You can't go from 0 to 100 overnight because there's no such thing as overnight success. That is a lie. It takes time to get what you want. It takes time to build that habit of exercising regularly. It takes time to be consistent with your diet so you can actually burn fat. It takes time to start making progress in your career so you can finally become financially free. And it takes time to become great at something. Most people are willing to put in the work for 5 minutes, but they don't want to do it for 5 years. They have unrealistic expectations about how long it's going to take them to become successful, whatever that means to them. But they also have an even more unrealistic expectation about how hard they've gone. Have to work to get there. In fact, most people would rather fail than actually succeed because the alternative is too scary. The idea that if they work hard enough, maybe they might actually achieve their goal, that scares them. They're afraid of the commitment it will require, so they sabotage themselves. They trick themselves into thinking that it's going to take too long or it's going to be too difficult. Because if it's going to be too long or too difficult, then they can just blame someone else. They can blame their circumstances. They can blame their childhood. They can blame their family. They can blame the government. They can blame whoever they want. It's always easier to blame someone else than to look in the mirror and say, I am the problem. Damn, because by doing that, they get to absolve themselves of all responsibility. They get to absolve themselves of having to take any action. If you are not prepared to commit yourself fully, then don't even bother getting started. The only thing you do is waste your own time and the time of everyone around you who cares about you and wants you to succeed. So many men think they want to become strong, powerful, and capable, but when it comes down to it, they are scared to lift heavy things. So they make excuses like, oh, I'm injured, or my joints are too loose, or I do want to have the right equipment, or it's too cold out, or I'd look stupid lifting weights, or it will take too long. These are all lies they tell themselves to avoid actually becoming strong. But don't fall into this trap. If you want to become strong, then start lifting heavy things. It doesn't matter if you have to start out with just your body weight, or with dumbbells at home, or with resistance bands. Just start moving heavy shit and stop making excuses. And the same goes for everything else in life. You want to become financially free? Start earning more money. It doesn't matter how little you earn now. You just need to start taking action towards earning more. That may mean working overtime or picking up a side hustle or investing in yourself by improving your skills so you can get a better job. Whatever it is, just start taking action. Stop making excuses. You want to become great at art or music or writing or anything else? Then start creating. It doesn't matter if you suck at first. You just need to start putting in the reps and getting the feedback that you need to improve. Most people will never become great at anything because they never put in the reps required to become great. In fact, most people will never become good at anything other than failing. They're masters at failure, but that's the only thing they're good at. And so they use their past failures as proof that they will never succeed. They wear their failures like a badge of honor. Oh yeah, I failed at that, but I'll never fail at this again. What does that even mean? It means they are still scared to try. Many of you brothers have been through traumatic events in your life. Some of you were abused as children. Others of you had alcoholic parents or drug-addicted parents. Others of you grew up poor with little access to opportunities. Many of you have experienced significant loss. Maybe you lost a parent at a young age or a close friend or a loved one. Some of you have been through combat. Some of you have seen things that no person should ever have to see. And some of you have committed mistakes that you will carry the burden of for the rest of your life. But here's the thing. Your pain does not have to define you. You can choose to turn that pain into power. You can choose to use your pain as fuel to help you become the best version of yourself. You can choose to become unstoppable. But it's not easy. It takes a Herculean effort to turn pain into power. It requires an iron will and an unbreakable spirit. It requires you to confront your demons head-on and to fight tooth and nail to overcome them. It requires you to bleed and to sacrifice and to push through the pain until you come out the other side stronger than you were before. I know this is easier said than done, but if you really want to become unstoppable, then you have to do the work. You have to put in the reps. You have to be willing to face your fears and to conquer them. Because let me tell you something, the people who truly are unstoppable are the ones who have faced the most pain. They are the ones who have endured the most suffering. Why? Because they've learned how to use their pain as fuel. They've learned how to turn their pain into power. They've learned how to make their pain work for them instead of against them. You can choose to stay weak and pathetic and allow your pain to control you. or you can choose to become strong and powerful and use your pain as fuel to help you become the best version of yourself. The choice is yours. Now, if you're still watching this video, then I know you're serious. You're not here for the fake motivational videos that are full of empty promises and platitudes. You're here for the truth. You're here for the raw, unfiltered reality of what it takes to become unstoppable. You're here to learn how to turn your pain into power. Then listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. First, you need to accept your pain. You cannot ignore it or try to run away from it. You have to embrace it, feel it, and let it consume you. Only then can you begin to heal and move forward. Second, you need to understand that your pain is not your identity. It is only one part of who you are. Don't let it define you. Don't let it control you. Instead, use it as fuel to help you grow. Third, you need to focus on the present moment. Don't dwell on the past or worry about the future. Just focus on what you can do right now to make things better. Fourth, you need to be patient. Healing takes time. There is no quick fix. You have to be willing to put in the work and to stick with it through the ups and downs. Fifth, you need to cultivate an iron will. This is what will allow you to push through the pain and emerge on the other side stronger than ever before. Now that you know the steps you need to take, it's time to put them into action. It's time to stop making excuses and start taking responsibility. It's time to stop blaming others and start working on yourself. It's time to stop being a victim and start being the hero of your own story. Remember, the choice is yours. You can continue to be weak and pathetic and allow your pain to control you. Or you can choose to become strong and powerful and use your pain as fuel to help you become the best version of yourself. Don't waste your pain. Make it work for you. Make it work for you. Also, brothers, if you want to accelerate your self-improvement, then you need to start thinking the right way. Let's take a look at the story of Steve Jobs. His story is a great example of turning pain into power. As a young man, he was adopted and grew up feeling abandoned. He searched for his biological mother for many years, and when he finally found her, she rejected him. This rejection caused him immense pain and suffering. However, instead of allowing this pain to consume him, Jobs decided to channel it into his work. He became incredibly passionate about his projects and threw himself into them with everything he had. This drive and determination led him to create some of the most innovative and user-friendly products of all time. Even after he was diagnosed with cancer, Jobs did not give up. He continued to work and raise money for research until he passed away. Throughout his life, Jobs used his pain as fuel to create something beautiful. His story shows us that we can use our pain to make a positive impact on the world. We can use it to create something great. Turn doubt into fuel. Doubt can be a powerful motivator if you know how to harness it. Doubt is a natural human emotion that we all experience from time to time. It can manifest itself in many ways, such as fear of failure, self-criticism, or insecurity. However, instead of letting these doubts hold you back, you can use them as fuel to propel yourself forward. One way to turn doubt into fuel is to challenge your negative thoughts. When you start to doubt yourself, take a step back and evaluate your thoughts. Are they based on facts or just feelings? If they are based on feelings, then they are likely not accurate. Once you identify your negative thoughts, you can start to challenge them. Ask yourself whether there is any evidence to support them, and whether they are helpful or just destructive. By challenging your negative thoughts, you will begin to see them in a new light and gain a different perspective. Another way to turn doubt into fuel is to focus on your strengths. Whenever you start to doubt yourself, it is important to remind yourself of your strengths and past accomplishments. This can help you build confidence and remind you that you are capable of achieving your goals. Focusing on your strengths can also help you shift your mindset from doubt to belief. When you believe in yourself and your abilities, you are more likely to be successful. Let's take a look at the story of Oprah Winfrey. Her story is a great example of turning doubt into fuel. From an early age, Oprah faced many obstacles that would have made anyone doubt their abilities. She was born into poverty, was sexually assaulted, and became pregnant at a young age. However, instead of allowing these experiences to define her, Oprah used them as fuel to motivate her to succeed. Despite the many doubters along the way, Oprah never gave up on herself. She worked hard to overcome the odds and eventually became one of the most successful and influential women in the world. Oprah's story shows us that we can use our doubts and fears to fuel our success. By turning our doubts into fuel, we can overcome the odds and achieve our dreams. Doubt often acts as a catalyst for growth, pushing us to become better versions of ourselves. When we face doubt, we are forced to confront our weaknesses and limitations, which can lead to self-reflection and personal growth. By recognizing and accepting our limitations, we can focus on developing the skills and knowledge necessary to overcome them. Doubt can also foster creativity and innovation. When we encounter obstacles and uncertainties, we are driven to think outside the box and come up with new solutions and approaches. This process of problem-solving and innovation can lead to breakthroughs and new discoveries. Moreover, doubt can promote resilience and adaptability. When we face setbacks and failures, we learn to pick ourselves up and adjust our strategies. This ability to bounce back from adversity and adapt to changing circumstances is essential for long-term success and personal growth. To sum it up, doubt is a powerful force that can either hold you back or propel you forward. The choice is yours. By embracing doubt and using it as fuel, you can achieve great things. Remember, your pain can become your power, and your doubt can become your motivation. Don't let doubt be a barrier to your success. Instead, use it to drive you forward and help you become the best version of yourself. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content.